Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Dr. Jota ENG, and again today we have to talk about the bench of Real Madrid for the next future, and it's not because the news are coming up from the bench of Real Madrid. Actually, they are coming up from Bayern Munich, because as you know, at this time Julian Nagelsmann is official, has been sacked as a coach of Bayern Munich, and Thomas Tuchel is going to take over the bench of the German team. So why I am going to include Real Madrid in this video, the real reason why, or the real reason behind it, is probably something you already know. 4 or 5 years ago, Julian Nagelsmann confessed to a newspaper, or revealed to a newspaper, he got a call from Real Madrid offering him the bench of Real Madrid. I think it was by 2016. By that moment, right, Julian Nagelsmann said no because he was lacking experience enough to lead, to manage or coach to Real Madrid, right? Real Madrid was so big for him, a coach really young, no experience at all, and he preferred to stay a little bit more in Germany, coaching to much smaller clubs so he could manage it and handle different situations before to step into a big team like Real Madrid, right? So that's why now that he's out of Bayern Munich, everybody is starting to speculate with the possibility for Julian Nagelsmann to become the next new Real Madrid coach, which is okay because he's a coach that, in my opinion, it's really liked by Florentino Perez and Jose Angel Sanchez, and I think that he actually has a lot of choices to become a Real Madrid coach. But as you know, Thomas Tuchel was another one on the list, and a lot of people were thinking Thomas Tuchel was going to take over the Real Madrid bench as soon as Ancelotti was gone. However, that's not gonna happen, and the reason for it is because Bayern Munich knew Real Madrid had him on the list, and there was no other way to sign Thomas Tuchel other than going fast for him, negotiate for him as soon as possible, and get him right away. And that is what they did, and now Thomas Tuchel will coach to Bayern Munich until the end of the season, and of course for the next probably 2 or 1 or 3 seasons. It really depends the contract, okay? So Thomas Tuchel was actually in the list of Real Madrid, like I said, and also was in the list of Tottenham. So that's why Bayern Munich were thinking, okay, we gotta move quick for this guy, otherwise he'll be gone. He'll be gone to coach Real Madrid, either Real Madrid or Tottenham or any other. So Real Madrid has been left without this possibility. Honestly, I don't think it was the strongest one. I think that there are at least 2 or 3 more desired coaches ahead of Thomas Tuchel, like Raúl, Pochettino, or even Jurgen Klopp. But the big question that pops up right now is, okay, will Real Madrid try to sign Julian Nagelsmann? Because as you know, Julian Nagelsmann is a coach who has been very well targeted by Real Madrid since 2016. The answer for that is not easy, because I think that in Real Madrid we'll have a lot of questions regarding to the young coach, because after being sacked from Bayern Munich, which is a team that normally coaches last for 3 to 4 years, the only reason why a coach can be sacked from Bayern Munich is because he's managing or handling something in the wrong way and doing something really wrong. As you know, Bayern Munich is a very stable team, and of course in my opinion, Bayern Munich leads Germany, or has been leading Germany for so many years. So you have to be doing something really wrong, right, when the board members decide to sack you. So apparently the reason why is something that happened in the locker room with Neuer and the poor relationship with the players. As you know, before Lewandowski was gone, there were rumors regarding to the relationship between Nagelsmann and Lewandowski and other big names in Bayern Munich. And the only reason why he might have been sucked is because he didn't know how to manage, how to handle situations with the big names. And that is a big question for the board members of Real Madrid. Why? Because if you come to take over, if you come to coach Real Madrid, of course, one of the biggest things you have to deal with is the egos. Egos, big players, big names that not always will be on your side, right? You gotta earn their respect. You gotta earn these players in order for you to be successful in Real Madrid. So is Julian Nagelsmann prepared for these kind of players? Is Julian Nagelsmann prepared for these kind of situations? We really don't know. So that is my big question right now, and that is my only doubt about him. I really like the guy. I really like the coach. I really like his style. I really like the fresh new air could bring over to Real Madrid. But I'm not quite sure if we finally sign players like Kylian Mbappe or Erling Haaland or others, or even if we keep players like Toni Kroos or Luka Modric or Karim Benzema, will he be able to manage these guys? Will he be able to deal with these guys? Because it's not easy. When a veteran, right, a player that has been around for so many years, is still in the club or any club, I'm not talking about Real Madrid, it's always the same old song, man. These guys try to take advantage from their status, from their role, and of course they don't want to step out. They don't want to, diminish their power. Actually, they want to increase their power so they can do whatever they want. And that is the thing. So I don't know what's going to happen, man, but if Julian Nagelsmann takes over the bench of Real Madrid, my opinion is he will have a lot of work to do. A lot of work. It's not going to be easy. It really depends the players that might sign for Real Madrid. I'm not quite sure though Real Madrid will make a big signings this year, but there are chances still for Real Madrid to sign big names, and of course he will have to manage them, he will have to handle them, he will have to deal with them, and he will have to deal with Florentino Perez, the board members, and the press. Press newspapers in Spain are big, really big, right? It's not a walk in the park. So as you know, every time something happens, Florentino and others, they utilize to the press to send messages, right, to the coaches when they are not doing what they are supposed to do. And if he's able to, accept that, if he's able to assume that, then he might have a chance. Otherwise, he's going to burn out really quick and he will want to leave really quick. That is what happens with Zinedine Zidane last time. Zinedine Zidane was okay coaching Real Madrid, but he couldn't stand for the things that were happening in Real Madrid in the same old way. And the same old way is for the board members, Florentino, including Jose Angel Sanchez and others, utilizing to the press to send messages, right? When they don't like something, when they really are disappointed about something, first thing they do, they grab the phone, they make the call to the journalist, whoever it is, and they say, hey, write this, write that, we don't like this guy, we don't like the things, or how he's doing the things, or how the things work down here. So just make an article about something, saying something, leaking something, this is how it works in Real Madrid. So I honestly don't know what's going to happen, but I'm okay for him coming to Real Madrid, but he should think about it hard before to say anything, before to come up with a response. But all this scenario is just in case Real Madrid are really interested in signing him. So we will have to wait a little bit. Do not anticipate anything. Let's wait a little bit more and see what happens.